Scorpio. Welcome to your March 2022 general reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, and Ascendant sign of Scorpio. Uh, First-time watchers are welcome. Cross-watchers are welcome. Returning viewers are always welcome. And a special thank you if you are in that group. We're just going to jump right on. We're going to do a basic Celtic cross. But before we get started, please remember to like and share and subscribe and comment. If you do comment, I do my very best to comment back, simply because it's the polite thing to do. It's just me. There's nobody else. So let's get started. This will be for the month of March of 2022 for the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant sign of Scorpio. I am going to do a clarifier. Let me know if you guys like the extra clarifiers and the Celtic cross readings. I know it takes a little extra time, but just let me know. It's fun to do. The here and the now, this is the energy that will be following you into the month of March. Full disclosure, today is the 22nd of January, so this will be up on February 1st. So this is energy that might have started back a while ago. So we may be entering your sphere whenever you watch this. Be it when it goes up, if you wait until actual March, if you are tuning in later on after the fact, this might be energy that's hanging around. Okay, so let's see what we can see here. Eight of Swords. This is a card of things are not being as bad as you think they are. Things are not what they appear to you. This is a card of perhaps a little bit of a victim narrative. Nobody likes that, but this is energy that's already finished. So this is a card of things being worse in your head than they actually are. All she needs to do and to free herself of this is to think clearly. And that's kind of the overarching theme of all of the swords is think clearly. Calm your mind, think clearly, communicate clearly, and you'll see things for actually how they are, not just how you think they are. And that is crossed with the Tower. Can be a very, very positive card. I don't think there's positive or negative in the tarot deck. A lot of people will look at this and go, oh, it's a very dramatic card. And it is. There's a lot going on. But change is very, very good. Change can be very positive. There's no, like I said, no good or bad. There's just information in the tarot. And it's how you interpret it. If you interpret it with a negative perspective, you'll have a negative outcome. If you welcome change and embrace change, especially in a situation like this, that's excellent. Without change, we wouldn't have things like, we wouldn't know how we wouldn't have space travel, we wouldn't have cars, we wouldn't have a lot of things that make life really worth living if we didn't have change. But it also can be a bit of a surprise. It is a card of that proverbial bolt out of the blue, which you can kind of see right there. Things that have caught you off guard, things that you were not expecting, things that come out of, perceivably thin air. That's what this card is saying. Base of the spread. Five of Swords. Defeat, and again, kind of stinking thinking. It is a card, you can see that, hopefully you can see it. It actually shows up a little better in the card than it does in real life. This cloaked figure in the back is a little easier to see in the camera than he is on the actual card. So it is a card of kind of ill-gotten gains, defeat, depression. So hopefully these are things that are in the past, Scorpio. They're coming to an end for you, and that's what this card is all about. It is about renewal. And hopefully you're out of this energy and it's in the past. We can move forward. Speaking of the past, immediate past, Six of Cups, of a card of childhood, if it's in the past, childish thinking, immature thinking. They're both children, so it may be hanging on too tight to the past, dwelling on how things used to be. A little bit of a card that speaks of rose colored glasses. So things were always better, with a lot of distance. You could have grown up thinking your childhood was, when you were in it, thinking, oh, all of this stuff happened. All of this stuff was so bad. And then with a little bit of perspective, you can go, oh, but things were so much simpler when I was a kid. That's in the past. It has made you who you are now, but it doesn't affect who you are. It's colored your perspective. That's a better way to put that. Top of the reading, Ten of Pentacles, abundance, and wealth. Oh, I like this. This is progression. This is moving forward. It is the top of the suit. It is the end of the suit. It is a 10, so it is a closure of something, but it is an abundant closure. It is the generational wealth. We can see the mom, the dad, and the little baby that have their needs fulfilled, their physical, monetary needs fulfilled. They have what they need. It is a card of abundance. It is a card of, like I said, generational wealth. Immediate future, the star. Oh, this card has been coming up a lot. This is the wish fulfillment. This is the card of wishing upon a star. This is a card of uh, just having faith within the universe to provide you with what you need. A word about the star. It is a card of what you need, not necessarily what you want. So if you want X, Y, and Z, think very clearly if that is something that you need. A nicer car, more clothes, more money. Will it make you happy? Is it what you need? It may be what you want, but it doesn't necessarily equate to what you need, Scorpio. The internal environment, these are what you're bringing to the situation. King of Cups, standing in your power. This is you, Scorpio. This is my lovely water sign. It is the male version of the top of the suit. So it is intellectual, or I should say emotional intelligence. This is a portrait of Erasmus of Rotterdam. So that's what this deck is based upon, is uh, 17th, 18th, and 19th century, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th portraiture and artwork. So it is a card of kind of a head-heart balance, and he's an interesting character. Erasmus of Rotterdam, friend of Thomas More and Henry VIII. So if you're looking for somebody to research, if you're looking for an interesting historical character, this is a guy. But he is that head-heart balance. He is emotionally intelligent. He has a lot to offer. He is usually a teacher, and goodness knows Scorpios can teach us a lot of things. So this is standing in your power, Scorpio. Let's see what the external environment will bring. Temperance. And I like this. This is our third major arcana of the read. A lot of universal energy into this reading. This is a card of perfect timing. This is a card of having complete faith, just like we were talking about, that what is for you will not pass you by. If you've been waiting for something to happen, something to change, it will happen when it is destined to happen. It will happen when it's time for it to happen. And you can't rush this. You can only pour that water in as fast as it will go from one cup into the other. You can try to fill up one cup faster than gravity will flow it. It doesn't work that way. So that is a card of timing, divine timing. Hopes and fears, Ace of Cups. Are you looking for a little spring fling, Scorpio? That is excellent. Something that you really can put your hopes and your heart into. And this is a great reading because a great illustration of this is because that's exactly what you're doing. You are taking your heart and putting it into something, being emotionally invested in something, be it a relationship, be it a job, be it a new pet, be it family circumstances, volunteerism, whatever it is. You're hoping to have something that is accepting of your whole person, accepting of your heart. You are looking for something that you care that deeply about. Let's see what the overall outcome is. Queen of Cups. Well, what do we have here? Are we looking? What are we looking here for, Scorpio? Are we looking for romance? Because it seems to be kind of all over the place. There you go. Take a good look at those cards. That's the perfect set right there. Who doesn't want to have that in their reading? And I don't really do individual themed readings. Um, I don't say this will be a love reading, this will be a work reading. I let the cards tell whatever kind of story they have. I think this might be a love reading. If you've been waiting for something, if you've been waiting for a particular person or a certain set of circumstances, I think March or into spring may be the time to make that sudden change. Get out of the victim narrative. Nobody likes that person. Get out of that garbagey thinking. Yeah, you have been hurt. Yeah, I'm not going to say that is, you know, this is in the past. This is your future up here. Let's see what your clarifier has to say. 10 of Wands, putting down a burden. So we've got two closing cards and an ace. So yes, something is coming to a full circle end, Scorpio. I believe it there. Happy spring. Happy if you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Happy first day of spring. Happy equinox. I'll see you next time. One more thing. Please remember to like and share and subscribe. I love chatting with you guys. Please comment. I love it when you interact. It's such a great... I love building this community we have built. I'll see you next time, Scorpio. Bye.